like this Robin S CD. Looks nice.
It's a little diddle.
Huh?
It's a little diddle. It's a little bop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about the way it looks. I mean, I like the CD. Yeah, I like the music, but the way it looks is nice.
See, visuals are super important for music, and I didn't really get that for a minute until someone was like telling me, it was like I didn't want to listen to what Childish Gambino project was it where it was like supposed to be like the abstract like sunset over the water.
I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of it.
I think it was like Honolulu, I think was the name. And like dude was like, yeah, I didn't want to listen to that. It didn't look entertaining. And I'm like, it's a music. It's a music. Close your eyes, listen. Right? Because that's the way my brain works. I'm like, yo, if you closed your eyes and listened, you would have had a fire experience. All right. 2 minutes in, we've gotten the bullshit off. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, microphone check. 1, 2. What is this? It's ZDB.
1, 2.
It's ZDB the comic and Shadicstick, and we are back to business. You know, it's been about 2 weeks since y'all seen us.
Yeah, I mean, did y'all miss us?
I hope so. Today's topics will not be as heavy as last week's previous time's topic. The third one a little beefy. The first two a little light. You know, we got some gags this week.
Yeah,
we got some Gintama. You know, we're gonna start off with the gag humor. We're gonna finish it off with something a little serious.
Remember, I'm gonna give you the tearjerker at the end, man.
That's right, the tearjerker.
So, you started off, my dude.
I'll start it off. All right, your friends are dumb, and here's why. What a way to start off the week, huh? What a way to start off the episode. Your friends suck, and no one will explain to you why. Now, over the past 3 weeks, I wanted to make this the topic originally for last week to close out. That way, we would close out on just all haha funnies.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that. I was like, let's just talk about people being toxic. I was like, toxic niggas. Thoughts? Alright. No, but like, seriously though, it's just different that people are, your friends and that they choose, not violence, but ignorance. You know, I've always been obligatory violence is my first option guy, right?
Yeah.
It's just the way I was raised. But then I met people who chose ignorance, which is totally different, right? You know, now when I went to go pop my shit, right?
Yeah.
I popped my shit with knowledge of what was happening, right? When I went to go talk my shit, I always got as much information as I could, and then I went to go talk my shit. Now, when you don't do those things, you look real fucking dumb. You look real fucking dumb. You look slow. You look like you need to be carried around to the bathroom.
You might need some milk.
Yeah, you might need an aid to guide you around in life. It's funny because like the smallest things will set a person off. All right. Like
I know what you mean. It's just so funny because you think about it, and you got the like smallest situation, and it's such a I've learned a new term over the course of the past like 6 months. Such a nothing burger. A nothing burger. A nothing burger.
I think I know what that is, and I'd like to use an example, right?
Go ahead.
The Jack and Daxter franchise after 2 and 3 is a nothing burger.
There isn't really anything after that except for like Jack X.
Exactly.
Those PSP
No,
games.
but think about it. Remember the sandwich I was talking about last time? You started off with a nice sourdough piece of bread, but then you realized you didn't have any more sourdough bread when you started making your sandwich. So, so what did you do with Jack and Daxter? I'm gonna throw some pickles on this peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I don't know why. I just feel hurting this not.
I've got nothing left to lose. You know, the Jack and Daxter one, that was a great fucking sandwich. But I have no more bread. So what I'm gonna do?
I feel like outside of Jack 1 and Jack X, little tangent here. I feel like outside of Jack 1 and Jack X, hot take,
Dexter.
hot take. I haven't played Dexter, so I can't say this. But I don't feel like the Jack and Daxter series is that good outside of the first game in Jack X,
which is the racer.
Yeah, and I don't rate Jack X like the other ones because it's a racing game.
Now we both know someone who, for some ungodly reason, thinks that the Jack games, all of them are good.
Are masterpieces.
Masterpiece. The first one, I'll give it. It's one of the best jump on blocks games I've ever played. Right. As my friend, Master of the Genki Dama, would describe it. You know. He's like, yo, I can't believe it's so hard for developers to make games where all you gotta do is jump on blocks and make it fun, right? Jack and Daxter. Bless you.
Balancing. What?
Ooh, not Balloon Paradise, Wonderland, whatever the name of the game is called. that real pretty looking game that apparently sucks. Not like this. What was I saying? I'm thinking about how bad, how mediocre Balloon is making me sad now, and I can't remember what I was saying. Oh wait, I got it. See, I'm gonna bring it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Jack and Daxter 1, beautiful game, right? It's arguably one of the best jump on square games from like that generation of platformers. That isn't a Nintendo IP. I want to clarify that because that game I think is really overrated. Came out around the same time. Yeah. And while I think it is overrated, I cannot deny it's a great jump on square title. It's a great jump on. I can't deny it.
I can't get over this. We've devolved into saying platformers are jump on block game or jump on square game.
They are indeed jump on square games.
I mean that's what they are, but it's just like, oh no. But you know, not to tangent off too much. Continue what you were saying, if we even remember.
I was saying something about how the Jack franchise decided to turned into Grand Theft Auto for no reason.
Nothing burger.
Nothing burger. That we were talking about a nothing burger. See, that little tangent we had was the equivalent of Jack 2 and 3, which was nothing burgers. The games did not matter because you are your granddad, I guess. Spoiler! Sorry. Oops. Spoiler warning. You're your granddad in Jack for somehow.
That was gross.
Because time travel, and then like you were trying to smash your granddaughter, which was weird. Jack is a gross franchise. Jack 2 had no reason to become fucking Cyberpunk the Magic Edition.
You're not wrong. I totally agree. I think franchises like that they just need to like, those are like one of those one and done franchises. Maybe bring them back later in the future, but I always think of those franchises as one and done's, nothing more, nothing less. And sorry if I get louder or quieter or whatever.
Oh,
I
you're
have to
fine.
adjust my mic settings. But I feel like Sony dropped the ball in terms of, or Naughty Dog dropped the ball in terms of like that franchise, because I feel like it should have just ended with the first game. I don't know. That's me.
Maybe a second game where they go, this is where we try to like have Jack go help his friend get his body back.
Yeah.
Question mark. Because that never happens throughout the whole franchise, all 3 games. It just turns out that Daxter is now a member of the God race.
Yeah. I hate
and
that.
They don't really explore it until the final game for like 5 minutes. But then in order to get there, you have to get past 3 hoverboard fake Tony Hawk sections. By the way, highlights of the whole game. You have to get past 3 fake Tony Hawk sections, 1 ride the missile section. Oh my god, that section sucked so much. How are your controls loose and tight at the same time and they don't feel good? Oh snap, Shadicstick got the infinite. Co-host with the infinite. Easy TOD anyone could do.
But I think to go back to the your friends are dumb and here's why.
Oh, yeah, that whole conversation, nothing burger.
Nothing burger. I think it's one of those situations because at first you said this and I was like, I feel like I know what he's saying, but at the same time I don't know at all what he's saying. So I was just like, I think he's saying your friends, either they do dumb things, say dumb things, or you're friends with them for dumb reasons.
All of the above.
Or a combination of all of the above. Like, I think one of my friendships is literally based around meeting a guy and I had a Dragon Ball shirt on. And that's the entire friendship. One of my favorite friendships. Yeah. When I think about it, I'm like, dang, this is one of the dumbest friendships ever. It originated with me just having a Dragon Ball shirt on. And for the most part, us only sharing the common thing that we play the same instrument and we both, we both like Dragon Ball. I don't think we share common interests at all, none of that. But I think it's hilarious in the grand scheme of things. Or like, you just got friends that are stupid, bro. And sometimes you just gotta let that happen, man. Sometimes it's detrimental. Sometimes they're just dumb. Like, I feel like sometimes when friends are dumb and you know, it's not a detriment to anybody, you gotta let them be dumb. Because then they're just naturally existent and they're essentially just vibing. You know what I mean? People like that, I gotta let be because they just vibing. But people who just doing dumb things, saying dumb things to friends, for friends, or not for friends, against friends, I guess, whatever. I don't know. It just kind of, I don't know, creates toxicity. But, you know, when you got dumb friends, I don't know, life is a little bit better because they just be vibing. You vibe with them, and that's all it is. I don't know. I don't have a ton to say on this section because
it's a little confusing, and you sort of just got it. Sort of just sent these to you, so we're sort of winging it tonight. Yeah, no, but it's fine having dumb friends, but when friends are ignorant, see, flip this topic on its head, tee-hee. But when people are willfully ignorant or like choose to ignore facts, and you like want to deal with them, despite you knowing that dealing with them ain't good for you.
Ain't good for your mental, dog.
It ain't good for your mental, but here you are fighting for your fucking life. And I'm sitting here like, yo, I just talked to you. What you mean? Explain. I need you to explain to me because I don't get what you're doing right now. I don't understand what you just so happen to be doing. Can you explain it to me? Can you run it back? Can you say something? I'll talk to you later, big dog. Click. What? You're fighting ghost, shadow boxing.
I think it's worse when people create a problem with their friends and that problem just didn't exist at all.
You're telling me.
Like you said, shadow
I'm
boxing.
sit I'm sitting here like Phoenix Wright with all the evidence laid out on a wall with the red piece of yarn. I'm pitting it. I'm like, okay, so this connects to this. And then I wrap the string around a pin. And I'm like, all right, so where does me and this nigga connect? Because I'm doing the dots. And there's not a single line between us anywhere.
I think my biggest issue is like situations like that. Like I can't even be mad. You wanna know why? Cause it just I instead of being mad, I just get confused. I'm like, why? Why did you create? Like people will create a situation in their head that doesn't exist. They're like X Y Z. This must be and bippity boppity boo. This must be. And it's like
They're doing like Power Rangers summons for creatures of the night.
Bro, they read a
Rita Repulsa, like, make this issue grow.
Like, it's like, why do you want the heat?
It's like,
you know what I mean?
You want the heat, but if you present the heat, if you walk up to the door, heat in hand, and you go, what's the dealio? For really though. And they go, I have no idea what you're referring to, kind sir. I'm gonna smack the shit out you. Ooh. It's so hard to deal with though. But that's why they're your friend though. Because sometimes you need just the little bit of mandatory stress in your life. Which is a crazy fucking statement.
You gotta keep yourself on your toes. What do you mean?
Yeah. Come on. All right, that was